Do I have control of my tail?
Not really. I mean, yes and no.
Like, could I like flex it? Like, if I wanted to wrap it around something, could I?
Not combat use.
Not like combat use, but like if I wanted to like put a torch in it,
Not
like hang it over my head.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Well, that'd be like so cool.
You could like swing it.
Use. I just want my tail to be an arm.
You can trip the person behind you.
I mean, it would just be really cool, like hang a torch over.
I mean, we could just wrap cloth around his tail and light it on fire.
I mean, I am immune to fire.
Yeah. We have a
Just douse him in oil.
Douse me in oil.
Just wrestle people.
Human torch.
Literally.
I am sticking with the trifecta right now, by the way.
All right.
Oh my god, that should be a tactic.
Let's see. Okay, get it.
Is it
With the trifecta?
flammable?
All right. What was that spell? Whirlwind.
And on fire.
Whirlwind is
like a movie
currently under balance issues.
Or in other words, it's stupid. Okay.
Cleanse me of my sins.
Saying it. I don't have any other concentrations or something.
All right. You enter into the dark cave, into which the demonic, hunchbacked, black, hideous imp pulled the prisoners. There's about 3 or 4 prisoners that the imp took with him. Now, the question is, the cave is quite dark. Who is going to be wielding torches? Do you have torches? Does anyone have the ability to make light?
If we drop a torch, does the light go out?
I can cast
No, you can pick it
flame
back
weapon on my weapon.
Can we light anointing on fire?
How can you climb?
What?
How can you
No, I'll
climb?
hold the torch and I'll drop it when
Flame
we enter
weapon
combat.
is a spell.
Hold torch, drop it, enter combat. Okay. Do you have torches?
Oh,
No.
that's flames.
No. Flame weapon.
Oh, I just realized we could go outside, get a stick, wrap that whistle robe around it,
You
Wrap-
could make an improvised torch.
How about my tail? Let's do the tail.
and pour anointing on it.
Wrap the thing around my tail and light it on fire.
You could do that. It wouldn't last as long as a torch, and you would
Is
need
anointing oil flammable?
anointing oil.
I
No,
mean, it's an oil.
no, not all oil are flammable, are they? I don't think you could just burn oil.
I mean, there's lamp oil.
Yeah, there's lamp oil. Do you have like lamp oil?
I was literally gonna douse myself in oil.
Just anointing oil. Torch.
Cleansing. Cleanse you of your sins.
Does
All right.
flame weapon give any light?
The one thing that wizards and priests can do is they can turn their holy item into.
Alright, my plate body starts glowing.
Your plate mail could turn on. I may.
Wait, can then crystals do that too? Or not?
Anyone can.
So my crossbow just starts glowing. Since it's
Anyone can
embedded
what?
into it.
Oh. Wait, so my relic?
It should cost though. For a wizard to do it, it would cost a component.
Can't do it.
You don't have any components.
I haven't had a chance to craft.
What's like? What is it?
Oh, you start every adventure with dice 12.
I rolled the 2.
We can light it up.
Never mind.
The,
And by every adventure, I mean
Rosary?
starting.
First
like,
one.
those
Yeah.
items.
Oh, holy.
Uh,
So my holy,
You have a holy symbol.
my holy symbol can light up?
Yes, at the cost of let's say holy water.
Oh, okay. That's perfectly fine by me. I will light it up.
Okay, and it will last until you want it to not last anymore.
And it's all
That's-
holy.
Otherwise you'll want to carry torches.
I mean, considering
No.
I can make holy, considering I can just make holy water pretty easily, it's pretty good.
He literally pees into a jar and makes holy water.
I piss holy water.
Well, when you're a dragon. All right.
We don't care.
All right. As you enter the cave, your feet slop against the slick slime-covered floor. The sides of the cavern, thanks to the illumination of your holy item, you can see have been scraped hundreds of times by both claw and horn, and it is now wearing away at the stone. A grimy stench emanates from deeper within the dungeon. It fills your nostrils as it tries to escape to the cleaner air above. Leader, you can roll your resolve.
Oh, it's a good thing it's not me.
I can roll a 12.
Yep.
Oh!
That is unfortunate.
Well, it's not a one, so.
That's true.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Everything.
You want me to roll for
Collapsing ceiling.
That's really unfortunate.
This is Connor's combat. Can I get runes and just ignore it?
Let's
Would this
see.
count as an enemy action?
All right. You're going to suffer. Your armor can block this. 2 damage.
Man. Broken. Canto. 10.
All right. Now roll your athletics.
4.
Unfortunately, the ceiling collapses all around you,
Perfect.
and part of the wall collapses onto you as well.
Perfect.
And although your armor protected you from suffering any injuries, you are currently trapped
Control
underneath.
Put a hole in it.
Control elements. All right. What level?
1.
Rethinking everything?
No, I'm just thinking we should go back to the original plan because remember the original plan was to make it worse, and he was like, "Oh no, I need to be able to cast spells forever.
No,
Why can't I
said
cast
these
spells for
should be
days?"
Components. I specifically said this spell should cost a component. You made it not cost a component. You suffer.
All right, so the rocks fall on you. You just go whirly, 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 and they fly away. Because you're a wizard, and wizards are so
It only does it 5
ridiculously
feet at a time.
overpowered.
Okay, but you say that, but your whistle only lasted like 2 minutes.
He wasn't a very strong wizard.
I mean, I did knock him unconscious right away. So.
All right. Well, never mind that then.
I go first.
We obviously have the strongest person leading the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunate about that night.
The rest of you guys can probably just stay outside.
I could have armored that. I could have armored that.
We just hear blast,
I
blast,
don't know. I
blast.
think that
coming
dwarf
from
is
the
outshining
cave.
you a little bit.
All right, the tunnels begin to wind around and around. Some of them are natural tunnels. Others have been carved into the stone. They lead this way and that, some larger than others, and others small enough that you would have to crawl to squeeze through. In order to find your way through here, leader, roll your cunning.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Jesus Christ.
He's good.
10.
Huh. You're not. The rest of you aren't quite sure if it's just a dwarf thing or if he's just naturally amazing. But he seems to be he seems to know exactly where he is going in these underground tunnels. Like he comes to a 3-way passage, and without even missing a beat, he just turns and continues walking. And you're wondering, is it because he's crazy? Is it because he's just randomly wandering and appearing to be confident? Or is it because he actually knows where he's going? Has he been here before? You're not quite sure.
Underground.
They know how to read the terrain.
But the point is that he eventually stumbles upon a small chamber carven from the solid rock. It stinks of filth and offal. A plethora of items are strewn about the chamber. A makeshift bedroll of rotting hides is curled up in the corner, and there are several small piles of
You should
junk.
hide. I'll fix my arm.
Hold on.
Body.
Rotting armor.
Roll to see if he just runs in and grabs the
Got hide, I'm out. Let's go to town. Although, and I did realize, do you guys realize that you looted the wizard and you
Yeah.
never actually looked in the pouch to see what was in there?
I mean, we have the pouch.
We know it's money and gems.
You said it was like gems.
I said it was green stones, not
Gems.
gems. All right. Let's see. It looks as if some vile creatures lived here at one time, or if they still live here, they must be very vile creatures indeed. In the back wall, there's a doorway. What would you like to do?
Salvage whatever hide I can.
You notice it's human flesh.
I'm gonna do a little investigating around and see
All right.
what's all here.
How big of a chamber do you have? Not very big.
I mean, a knight without armor is not much of a knight.
I'm just curious about ceiling height.
There is no flying in this cave, unfortunately.
You're in a no-fly zone.
All right, you said you were searching around. You are investigating the
Hide.
hide to see if it is worth anything. You pick it up, and the smell almost makes you gag.
This is not going to work for armor.
You rip it in half like it's nothing. It's just not gonna work. It would be better to just go naked than to wear this stuff.
Blast! I punt the hide aside as I continue
It
strutting around naked.
explodes into like
Because I actually do not have anything on at the moment.
it explodes into like a cloud of dusty, moldy.
I mean, what's more intimidating than a naked dillo charging you in a very angry fashion?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. You want to search the area. Now roll your cunning.
11.
It's quite
You did this.
And how is he doing these rolls?
Yeah, how is he doing these rolls?
Because
That's
he's got,
beam
like-
scanner plus trifecta and starting with a natural 6.
Beam scanner. Because you're a dwarf, of course.
The stuff that I never bothered using.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We had this chance to balance it. And I'm just not going to play my character.
It was actually better before, because it used to give a reroll.
I was too lazy to do it, Scott. And I rolled like a 1 on Scott.
You know, I'm alright with the dwarf using the sprockets. +2 is stupidly overpowered.
Well, I mean, there's a normal kit that just gives +1,
Yeah,
so I might
yeah.
as well just use that.
No, I'm okay with it. That's just stupidly high roll. Alright.
I got that score.
Pretty good.
So do I.
I'm solid.
Most of the stuff in the room is rotting, or it was used for things that you don't even really want to touch it.
I mean, I've touched it already.
But there is one item that is of quite a bit of value. It's a piece of silver. It's like a. Unfortunately, no hide. It's like a silver statue, small one. You think it could fetch a fairly decent price at the marketplace? Probably 10 gold,
Whoa.
if it was cleaned.
Here you go.
This could fix my armor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Silver armor.
Just strap it to
It does take up an entire slot in your backpack, but it could be sold for 10. All right. However,
After I played a Furblock with 4 dice fours, or 3 dice fours from Blue Skills, I never wanted to do that again. That's why I built this character. It's the most not fun rolling a dice 4 every time. And going down to a dice 2 a time.
I was a human, and yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from. Although I have the armor, so I'm very happy.
Yeah.
you find another big pile of junk, and you're pretty sure something good is going to be underneath it. So you kick some of the stuff aside, and you reach in to grab something that you
I'll
thought was
prepare my
shiny.
maul. But it grows
And-
back.
This thing leaps out of it.
You're not even close.
Out of character, everyone knew exactly what was going to happen.
All right, initiative rolls.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't roll a 6.
4, finally.
Oh my goodness.
Something for real.
Oh!
Not having high blue
I rolled really good.
blows. Not having high blue skills blows though.
Well, if I level
All right, Mizar.
If I level up, I will increase.
Seriously, I had the highest.
Okay.
Wow.
Somehow you just had this feeling that underneath this pile of refuse, there would be something that leaps out and it tries to bite you. And sure enough, it's the hunchbacked little black imp that you saw from before. I already got everyone.
Oh.
And
You're just dead.
Alright.
Mizar, what are you going to do?
are going.
It's the best.
He's got. Oh my gosh! I shouldn't have looked back. It was too funny.
We're still waiting for Mazard. What are you going to do?
Alright. We're gonna cast Brimstone on him. Since it's only one enemy, I don't think there's worth rolling the shots.
Alright.
We'll just do 2d4 fire damage to him.
Alright. Ouch.
4
Oh.
and 3.
Ouch. That is going to injure him.
Can I? Oh, can I? If I deal an injury, since he suffered an injury, can I use banishment instantly?
Yes.
The priest just destroys them.
I like.
It startled me.
The priest gets this sense that something's wrong. Evil is nearby. And as you tear open this pile, the creature pops out, fangs are gleaming, and the priest is just like,
fire.
"Get thee gone, creature of evil!" And it just explodes into fire.
It just poof.
The rest of you were like not even paying attention.
And I was like,
Keep
oh,
looking
look,
for my valuable.
It literally happened so quickly that nobody had any time to react.
Oh boy.
Priests are broken.
The one good thing, at least, is that if slain, this creature explodes into poisonous
He didn't get
gas.
slain and got banished, destroyed.
Yeah, it got banished.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Damn it!
All adjacent living creatures
No acid, no acid.
roll vitality.
I'm not adjacent, so I'm okay.
That is only going to be you.
Wait a minute.
Does
This
this count as
glow-
being out of combat
wait.
because he's dead?
No.
I have a question.
Yep.
That's too
How does globe interact with this?
Yeah, this is club for sure. Two clubs.
Oh boy.
So that was very anticlimactic.
It's like the worst. Like the exact opposite of the last battle.
Like-
the last battle, everyone almost died. It went on forever. This battle,
Random explosion happens. I'm not even looking at it, but it just glow. And I'm just like, wait, what?
And it just disappears, and you're like, what was that?
Something dangerous happened. You said
So,
that was a door.
you said there's valuable items here, right?
well, now that the creature's gone, has been exploded, and is now a mockery amongst the rest of his imp friends. They're like, he's like in the hell realm right now, and everyone's laughing at him. They're like, this is the worst attack ever.
Like, guys, I tried to pop out at one, and I immediately got banished. Like, just straight up.
I didn't even get. Oh boy. No, unfortunately.
Like how like the music starts too. It's just like that lasted like 2 seconds.
London.
All right. What would the rest of you like?
Open up the door. That's it.
Yeah, open the door.
I would like to save the innocents.
Ah.
I have a bad feeling that you guys are gonna get in a fight. Both of you are gonna die because the priest opened the door.
No, he said open the door first.
Yeah.
All right. You head to the door. You grab the door.
I'm right behind the Caliban.
It's locked.
Time.
However, roll your resolve.
Or we just have a trusty maul just to beat
5?
them down.
Dice off.
Come on, give me a luck token.
No.
I will open the door with my maul.
Well, it's wood, and there is plenty of smashing that could be done. Roll
Can't
your
unlock it? Just smash it.
roll your vitality.
I'm.
You want me to just unlock it?
Yeah. I mean. Nah. I got it. I got
He's got to do the dramatic flair.
4.
for prisoners.
Man, I didn't see what I got.
And before prisoners are on the other side getting pelted with wood.
You reach back, hit the door with all the strength you possibly can. The door explodes into wood. Splinters go flying. There's a giant hole in it that you just step through.
Here's Dillo.
Where are the bad ones?
On the other side of the doorway, after the smoke clears,
You have good words.
you cough or the dust splinters.
You just explode the door with dust.
It opens into a finely crafted hall. Smooth stone walls and smooth stone floor eases your footing. And
Did you build this, or your people anyway?
Oh, I'm still looting.
Oh,
I'm coming. Oh, wait. Obviously. The dwarven maid.
Dwarven maid. You know, it's hard to tell because it's so ancient. The ancient
So
craftsmanship.
beautiful and ancient that it was me.
It could definitely be crafted from dwarves, but you also know that ancient craftsmanship like this was done by many of the different races.
Yeah, it was the dwarves.
oh, that makes sense. You should probably lead.
Yeah, I'll lead. I'll take lead.
All right.
I know this place up in here. I don't say I've been here, but I know this place. I know places like this.
All right.
There. That's proud.
The hall eventually opens into an antechamber as you all creep silently forward. Well, all of you except for the one wearing the metal armor, who clangs occasionally.
In a cave that echoes.
Aggressively flavored.
In fact, the room, the small antechamber, which you enter into. So here is going to be the hallway, and here is the small room. Slide back.
Wait. I'm behind the dwarf. Not in the back.
I mean, the real men stick together.
Aren't I technically in front?
I believe it's something like this.
I'll believe I was told because this is dwarven maid that I should be the one there.
Exactly.
This could be
And
kind
I
of
don't
gay for all
want-
we know.
I don't want you to hurt your delicate
I
feathers.
said it was dwarven maid.
Well, dragons live in caves too, and you know I know my ancestors pretty well.
Are you gonna tell me you want to go first?
No.
Get your ass behind me.
I just felt like we were all arguing.
All right. You complete your argument.
Yes.
The argument was quite loud because this room, the smooth stone, caused the words to echo loudly in the air.
The peasants will know we're coming to save
But
them.
of course they knew that you were coming because the large maul was quite loud as it smashed open that door. Now the loud echoing it's amplified even more because in the far northwest corner of the room has a small pool of water in it, and the water is causing the sound to reverb back upon you. Occasionally, you hear small splashes from this dark water, as if something living may be in it. Now, against the south wall, there's a small pile of miscellaneous objects.
Hopefully not the bones of the peasants.
Right
Very
here,
bad saviors, if that's the case.
there's a small wooden crate, which is empty, a large glass bowl, also empty, and a bookshelf containing a variety of miscellaneous objects. In the center of the room is a short pedestal carved from stone and inlaid with runes. The runes are of a style that might be used by demons or one of the fell races.
Fun.
Upon the pedestal is an orb, and the orb glows mysteriously, shedding a dreary light upon everything in this room. At the far end of the antechamber, a short hall leads into a larger room beyond. So here's the hall. What do you do?
I search the bookshelves.
Alright, you push your way past everyone,
I'm gonna make room for everybody so nobody has to push
and you
me
begin
past me.
looking at the bookshelf. Roll your cunning.
I would like to find the peasants, so I will go around the pedestal of doom to the entrance of this hallway.
I will lead him.
2.
Alright, you go around the pedestal of doom.
I'm kind of guessing that this isn't high enough to fly evil. A
Not
slight
quite.
hovel.
All right. You're not exactly familiar with all of the stuff on the bookshelf. It looks like a variety of things that could be found that a mage would understand. Spell components of some sort. Nothing of value to you.
Spell components. Yeah, but he's not saying that out loud.
I keep all this to myself.
Nothing in the
I
corner.
think we should find the peasants.
Yes.
Nothing on this
Primary
bookshelf
objective
here.
is to
So
save the people.
Huh?
nothing worth a read on this
Therefore,
bookshelf. It's all just junk.
Onward!
No one has any interest in the koi pond, Nicole?
Not really.
Are you hungry for some fish bird?
I mean, it's not a peasant pond.
Now, the wizard amongst you instantly recognizes something peculiar about the glowing orb sitting on the pedestal. And you recognize it as being an artifact shard.
Can I do some cutting checks to see if I'm gonna die grabbing it?
You're pretty sure you're gonna die grabbing it.
Alright, I'm gonna spend some time in this room at...
Alright, while he's spending time in this room.
Can I just like put the bookcase in front of the entrance so somebody else can get in and we can continue on?
I'm going to go for safety.
Give me 30 seconds. Grab this bookcase.
Hold on, before
What are we doing?
anything happens,
Else can get in.
those of you who have fixed eyes on this glowing orb, which is everyone, you recognize that this thing is magical.
Yes.
It's
It's evil.
Burn it with fire.
It has a magical aura which is fascinating your minds.
Would it help if I hit it with a maul?
Maybe.
Can I throw a cloth over it before anybody gets a lure of magic?
Well, the answer, no.
Can I burn
I'm
this
kind
fire?
of angry at wizards. Because the purple-haired freak has a lot of magic that killed my friends, and I don't like this thing.
But what you can do is
Roll your
roll your resolve to resist the allure.
Yeah, right. I'm so failing the shit out
We're
of this.
so dead.
I'm so
Six.
dead. 2!
Alright, who should we roll first? Alright, since you rolled the lowest, let's see what you can do.
It's a D20.
Unfortunately.
What's a D20?
You grab your maul, you walk up to this thing, wizards suck! And you're about to smash it. When you go, oh, you drop your maul. You bend over
I
it.
don't. I never drop it. I one hand.
Okay, you one hand the maul. You can roll cunning. See if you recognize what's going on.
2.
You
rolled like 11s all night and then rolled a 2.
You don't recognize what's going on because you're trying to grab it before he does.
Yeah.
You're running to grab it, but you put your hand on it first. And the moment you do, you are affected by a polymorph spell. A spell.
I lost my natural armor.
Just wait.
You have polymorphed into a fish, and you start flopping on the ground.
I throw him in the water.
Do the fish have natural armor?
There's water in this room, Rob.
Yeah, there's a big pond of water.
Something you tried to eat, Scott.
That shalk just comes up.
Am I a big fish or a little fish?
I koi.
You're a fish.
You're goldfish.
You're a good eating fish. Like, you can be turned into a meal pretty effectively.
I don't like this.
Is there a bucket in this room?
There is a giant pond of water.
But is there a bucket?
There's no bucket, but
There's
is.
a bowl, right?
What?
You said there's a bowl?
Yeah, there is a glass bowl.
Is it big enough to fit?
Him?
Fish.
Yeah, he could fit in there pretty
Okay,
easily.
cool. We'll put him in there.
Fill it with water and put them in it.
All right.
I would like to drink an antidote.
Oh, wait.
Trying to reach into
Can
a
I?
fish pouch. Where's my antidote?
Can I do a deliverance on him? Oh, is that only in combat?
Deliverance wouldn't function. What you need is the priest's.
Miracle.
You need to somehow reverse a curse. So
Possibly a miracle.
either the priest's restoration spell,
Yeah, it'd be
or
the only restoration.
Let this be a lesson
Yeah,
to y'all.
polymorph.
Don't touch the
Yeah,
gem.
hold on. I can do this.
you grab the the glass bowl. Go over to the water. Put your hands in the water to fill it up. And as soon as you do, you jerk your hands out, and there are these large piranhas chomping on your arms.
Punch him off.
All right.
You're hitting them, and just blood is pouring down.
Don't put me in the I don't want to go.
3 damage to you.
We're gonna save Scott.
And
Guys, I think we should put him in the pond.
We're gonna save Scott.
You have to roll your. Oh boy! Roll your resolve to see if you drop the fishbowl into the water.
2.
2.
Wow, you're really getting the rolls now, aren't you?
You got it! Hey! With a as you jerk your arms out, you have the mental alacrity to hold on to that bowl, and it comes out filled with water, except somehow one big piranha is in there swimming around.
Oh, fish. Like, knock him out.
You know what?
Like, grab him, like, not grab him, but like flip him out. Get him out of the water.
We're gonna put your hand in and just
Yeah.
flip it out.
All
All
right.
right.
Be a battle.
Yeah.
Stockfish versus piranha.
Well, I don't want to take
Wait,
risks
wait.
on that
When
one.
I transform, did I keep my natural armor?
No.
No.
Why? Why not? Can't I be a
But-
Dunkleosaurus and be like that armor plate to the ancient?
The same
like, fish?
fish that is in this thing, this big mouth piranha, is the same fish he turned into.
Ooh, let's battle.
It looks like a fairly even match. Roll a dice 20. I'm just doing compare size. Oh my.
5.
When I said even match, I meant it's about 4 times bigger than you.
All right, I will save them. I got
Alright.
But
I can-
does
I
it
can
look
turn
different
you
than
back.
The other piranhas.
No, they're all.
this. I
Oh,
can
that's
turn you
not
back.
nothing.
All right, roll your
But I wouldn't have a fish
athletics
battle
to see how
then.
quick you are.
If you want to have a fish battle, you have a fish battle, but I can save you.
Ooh.
3.
3. You go in to try and knock him out just as quick as you possibly can, and that thing bites down on that thumb,
Hit him onto the ground.
and you jerk your hand out, and you've got this piranha on your hand just
You have a
chomping.
globe.
I mean, I don't think it counts for no combat.
Technically, this is non-combat.
Yeah, you take an extra point of damage from the bite. Eventually, what do you want to do?
I just bang him on the ground to get him off my
All right, you start hitting your big dwarf fist just as hard as you can into
If
the
I feel like
ground.
he's really not coming off, because I put him into the square next to me and get a scorch.
No, it eventually comes off after you smash him into a bloody mess. It comes right off. But your thumb is now mangled and not doing so well.
guys.
Not enough to have an arm injury, but
How long
it
does a
doesn't feel
polymorph
very
last?
good. It's permanent until the curse is removed.
Okay,
Now
I
I
will.
quickly put Scott in it before he suffocates.
I got it.
Splash.
I'll turn him back.
Okay, just do it then.
I burn a relic. He's back to himself. I cast
Why don't you
restoration.
just say that right away?
Oh, you're a priest. You can do that.
I didn't get it for your relic when I started.
Yeah.
So-
You could have healed him.
Yeah, right away before he did anything.
You guys wouldn't let me talk. I kept saying over and
Otherwise, I
over.
would still be a fish.
The entire time you guys were doing that, I was saying, guys, I can change him back. And you're all like, I want to do this, I want to do that.
No.
Guys, I can change him back.
Has it healed injuries?
You're fine.
Yeah,
You're perfectly good.
it heals everything. You're full health now.
You're back to
What?
normal.
I got all my injuries
Yep.
are gone?
Yes.
Yeah, priest restoration is
It's
powerful.
so good. It's so very good.
A good thing I didn't use the relic.
Wow!
Yeah,
I feel like a nerdilla.
Alright,
Wait.
now,
You got
Can
the
you
fish
take
on
it?
treatment.
I mean, I could have done some serious damage with these jumpers.
can I do a cunning roll or something to see if, like, would the curse go through garments? Like, if I grabbed it with, like, cloth?
The moment he touched it, the light kind of dimmed, as if it had been drained of some of its magic power. You're not.
Ooh, it'll be easier to smash now.
Do not smash it.
I swear to
So-
God, if you get transformed back.
There is no more allure because you recognize the curse on it now. However, before the curse was there, you did have to make that roll.
Wait, is that piranha still flopping around on the floor?
It's been smashed to pieces.
Yeah, we may have killed an actual Paulson. But
So you're not sure. You would have to just take
Yeah.
the gamble to see.
Alright,
I have no more
any
relics.
sort of cunning roll or anything?
I have
could
one
do?
still.
Not true. You give me.
You would have to probably
Yeah, if it comes to
burn your magic charm, and that would give you a roll to see, to identify it.
I burned my magic charm. I really want the artifact shard. You don't get this till level 5 in wizard classes.
It's
Do I get a roll by crafting?
It's totally worth it.
I think it is. What is
Please
it?
don't tell me it's magic.
You could craft a level 1 magic
Blow
item,
my brains out.
which would basically make us
I'm
invincible.
trying to think. See, I don't have the actual roll. I think it's.
I don't
I think it is. Can you pull up? Can you pull up the
What do you
You
need?
can do it faster.
enchanting, the exotics tab?
Yeah, I got you.
I have the Excel sheet
And
open on.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
Exotics.
4 fingers up.
Oh, I see. I think it's
Exotics and where exotics?
It's about halfway down.
Like, has to
Magic
be some
item.
angel or something, not
Enchant.
some kind of stupidity. Or bad rules, I mean.
That magic skill versus magic skill?
It's okay.
Can I take it back that I wanted to do that?
Yeah.
might need to use it.
Alright, I will do it because
Magic skill versus.
these ruined
Yeah.
master has a dice
That's
score
like-
until level 5.
All right.
You could just
So many
roll
fights
a lot.
last game that if we would have like that last game and fight for it, we're like, oh, we're all about to
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but we would have.
Well, what would you like to do now? You've successfully.
Not touch the gem. It's dangerous.
I still want to move the bookcase in front so nobody can get behind us.
Oh,
And do I notice that it's
I
full
hear it.
page books?
Oh,
right
here?
there you go.
I was going to do that regardless of what it was in it.
You do notice that it is filled with some interesting stuff.
I give a long, dark look at the priest in our party, and
Pour concrete into the fish river.
then I want to quickly, do a quick access of what's in this bookshelf.
There are 4 spell components.
We should have put you in there.
Yes.
Let me get eaten.
And
Fed you.
there is an illusion orb.
Hey, we could have gone one night without using rations of it.
But that is it.
No books about the artifact shards this year?
No.
Unfortunately, I can't skin fish for hide.
Let's go rescue the...
To the peasants! We've wasted enough time here.
All right. You leave the antechamber and
Yeah.
enter into a much larger room. It is large, open. It has a vaulted, ornate ceiling, high enough that you could fly low.
So
It is
having
old
flags
architecture with exquisite craftsmanship, as we mentioned before. You hear a low chanting. It reverberates throughout the
I
chamber,
would like to approach.
but you cannot tell from which direction the chanting originates.
What if we succeed at cunning check?
You could try.
Alright.
4! I maxed out.
11.
So bad.
What? What's your base?
6.
6,
Then
8,
plus 3.
10. Goodness gracious. Yes, you know where exactly the chanting is coming from. Although the chamber itself is empty of all
Good thing
inhabitants.
you pointed it out.
There is a
You
stone
don't like getting bad
staircase. A
Stone
stone
staircase.
staircase on the far wall that leads upward to a higher floor. It is from there that the chanting is coming from. There's also a series of 8 stone pillars that support the heavy weight of the ornate ceiling. In the center of the stone pillars rests a flat, smooth stone that is flush with the floor. Words have been carved into the stone. You can read them if you get closer, but the stone itself appears to be some kind of summoning stone. As if you get the sneaking suspicion that if you were to put the correct object on the stone, it would summon something, possibly an ether.
Can I read it?
Try to
Yes.
put
I read it
my-
with anointing oil.
Never mind.
No,
I'll,
you-
I'll let the wizard handle
You speak
this.
fennel.
Do I
I'm going to investigate
Yes, you do speak out.
the integrity
Oh, yeah,
of the
so I can read
pillars.
whatever.
The pillars seem to be in great condition.
You can
Would they be in less condition if a mall were to smash into them?
They would probably be fine, but if you rolled incredibly well, you might crack or even break one.
That was exactly
Sounds like a
what
lot of
I
pointless work.
We should kill the guy, that's whispering upstairs, probably.
The
I agree.
chanting sounds like it's a multiple guys.
The guys.
Can I understand it?
The chanting is an incantation of some sort. You don't know. It's not your realm.
Let's
Not our realm?
Not your
Let's
realm.
silence them.
It's a wizard spell of some sort.
It sounds like the man of purple hair, does it?
It could definitely be a purple-haired man with a bunch of purple-haired friends.
Oh yeah, we should definitely run up there, post haste, and squash all of them.
Click clack, click clack.
You're going up there while he's
Clunk,
reading,
clunk, 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 clunk,
reading
clunk.
the language. It's written in demonic. But
Which
being a
is for some
dragon
reason I
kid,
can read it.
you can read it perfectly fine. And here's what it says. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter anymore. However, just as you finish reading these words, you start to hear footsteps approaching from up on the higher floor down the staircase. A voice accompanies it. The chanting is still going on in the background. The voice is soft as if he was muttering to himself rather than to another. And it says, or he says, "Oh, what is white? What is white, but will soon be red? I love riddles." As he's walking down the stairs.
To the side of the staircase and prepare to silence an intruder.
Same.
All right.
Is he coming down our staircase?
Yeah, the staircase is kind of. Yeah, you could probably fit one person behind the staircase.
I stand in the staircase and bait for Scott. I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna stand like further down, so he has to go by Scott in order.
But what if he runs away?
Then you take his legs.
I'll chase.
Wait, what? What exactly are you doing?
I want to stand far enough down the stairs so that if he comes and fights me, it's
All right.
not just.
It's kind of like this.
Is it a spiral staircase?
We've got this large. Let me just move all of this back. So here's your little antechamber. Here's the big chamber. In fact, probably more like this. Let me just lay this out so you can see it.
It's a good thing I made all those.
So we have the staircase, and it kind of opens up right here, and we have the pillars.
I will break if you. Did you write the riddle down?
Well, you can read it again if you need to.
Can we just say that his character remembers it?
All right. So this is what you got. So where do you guys want to be? You have enough room to move anywhere in
The
this
rest of the
room.
riddle follows through, even though I don't remember it. No, it's definitely a bubble.
It's a bow.
Yes.
If you lose me, all is lost. How's that gonna bubble?
It's totally a bubble.
If you lose me, nothing will matter anymore. If you touch me, I will be snared.
If you
If you
lose
break
me-
me, I do not stop working.
It's not even close.
So I got half of it wrong.
Not even like half of it.
You got none of
I
it.
think your premise was even wrong.
If you break me, I...
All right. Someone is walking down the stairs very
Oh, so
quickly.
we're not on the stairs yet.
Where do you guys want to be? You guys are kind of like standing all right in the middle, looking at this.
I want to be here.
All right.
Hiding.
I will be
on
the
the other
distraction.
Can
I
I,
got
like,
this.
Very nimbly hiding.
I will
Is there like
stand.
a good ledge that I can stand on?
Good
Top of the
ledge.
pillar.
You let it. Hang on to a
Are those pillars holding up the ceiling, or are they just pillars?
They're holding up the ceiling, so
Okay.
you know there's not a very good perch anywhere.
What was the riddle?
pillar. Just hang on to a pillar.
But I know yours is
The pillars are large enough to hide behind. I could tell you that much.
Okay, I'll hide
If you
behind
touch
it.
me, all is lost.
Where do you want to hide? Where do you want to hide?
I'll like
If you lose
back.
me, oh,
I will stand right here, way
My
back.
head's still
There, you
way
got it right there. And greet him as he comes down.
that's our trap.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the distraction.
It's a trap.
I have a feeling this is
Okay,
Me too.
I'm starting to think he's
We're
demonic.
doing sign language to each other. This is not gonna work.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have time for your Lord and Savior?
Who doesn't meet a Jehovah's Witness in the middle of a dungeon in the middle of the wilderness.
Haven't gotten more and more aggressive lately. They just go at it.
Exactly. We go
All right.
where we need to be.
This man is approaching,
He
and
looks
he's kind of looking
enthusiastic.
down at his hands. He's wearing robes, a little bit older, maybe in 40s, late 40s. And he doesn't notice you until almost the very last second, and he suddenly looks up, and he gets this weird glare in his eye. He knows you're not supposed to be here. What do you want to do? You have about 1 second to decide.
Hello there, sir. I feel I'm around, got a little bit lost, but I'm here to spread the good word of God.
Alright, he takes a step forward and slashes at you with his dagger.
That would well.
I say, what
Hello, good sir. Have you met the Knights of Shoreside?
Alright, he's gonna get a free attack of opportunity here.
Well, that's actually the best it could have possibly went like.
That's actually quite well. Yes.
Well,
Nice destruction.
well.
Very good, very good.
6 to hit.
Actually, I'm better off dodging that.
That's what I normally
Nope,
assume.
apparently not. I get a 3. It hits.
Alright. 1 damage. That's amazing.
Wow, that's... Wow.
That is amazing.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
So, with one hand, he slices out at you with the dagger. With his other hand, he holds up this. It's kind of like. I'm not sure. He kind of reaches into this pouch that's on his hip, and he pulls out this, just like a handful of blood, and it just kind of pours down in this dark red. And with it, he flings it at you, and it deals.
Are we gonna dodge against that?
1 point of ritual damage.
You could completely ignore it if you wanted to, but it's not worth it.
It also curses you, placing a permanent opening on you.
No, wait. No, I don't know. Get rid of that.
What's that?
19 gets rid of that.
I mean, if he ignores the ritual damage, would the curse then
No,
go?
the curse would still stay, but you could ignore the ritual damage. It's your choice.
Oh,
Well, it's a 1 point.
Yeah, it's not worth doing that.
He then slashes at you one last time with his
Oh, wait a
dagger.
minute. I can target myself. Is this a, be an enemy action, right?
Yeah.
I neutralize it before taking effect. Deliverance.
All right.
Would that also be a spell-like ability?
What the enemy did?
Yeah.
No.
Be using an item.
He's
Yeah.
using that.
Yeah.
But
No attack
deliverance,
opportunity.
deliverance. If an ally in sight range is affected by an enemy, may target self. All harmful effects from that enemy action are neutralized before taking effect.
Yeah, that would definitely stop it. So instead, you don't take any damage, and he just hisses at you angrily.
It's kind of fun being a priest.
You just like toss
So you don't have the permanent opening?
Nope.
No, he does not.
I just-
Now
Nice.
we can roll initiative.
I told you I got this.
Why? Why is it so tough?
Because you throw it in like that.
All right.
Just dropping it like this.
I need a backdrop.
No, you don't. You just make the.
Zard with
I need a bank
6.
shot.
Edwin with
It's like a
7.
basketball.
Rhaegar and Borak. And now him. Oh, well. Edwin, you're first up. What would you like to do?
Okay. So could I possibly land behind him on the still?
You want to land behind him?
I mean, like if I fly up. and fly
Unfortunately, no. There's not enough room to get by him.
low. Okay. I guess as of now, I'll just fly low.
You could shoot him with your crossbow from the angle.
Not like right there specifically.
Mizard, what are you going to do?
I assume I'm in base contact with him, right?
Yep.
So I can't really move without him tagging. You know what? We'll just, oh, wait. This'll work.
Nice.
We'll, hit him with my samurai sword.
That would work.
2 to hit. That's unfortunate.
That is a parry. And
No, like, dagger gets counterattack?
no, they don't get counterattack, so you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Borak.
Bullrock.
Borak.
Bullrock. Cast. Crush. I get an opening.
What? How did what?
I attacked, I didn't cast Crush.
Oh, you cast Crush. All right. Ah, it is his turn.
Bullrock dares him to attack him.
We will. Turn to Borak.
Finally!
Let's do this. First attack.
Doesn't he attack
11 to
the
hit.
witness right in front of him?
Globe. Second attack. 7 to hit. Globe.
Roll damage. No, I don't have glow. Roll damage.
Oh, I actually get to hit. Take this. 3.
8.
He then reaches into his blood urn and throws the blood at you. Take this. 1 ritual damage.
Oh, my bonus hit points are really suffering.
Although he does add a permanent curse to you.
Doors.
Oh wait. Oh, I should have used the opening. Oh well.
Now you gotta.
That sucks.
I laugh in the face of evil.
All right. That is
I was about to
opportunity.
say, like, what am I doing?
Good.
Set up attack.
No, this is for actually.
From behind? Do I get a dice 20 to hit?
Yes.
I don't know. Actually, it looks like a square away. So unless you
I'll
have
move
a.
forward 1 square.
All right, you move forward
Set
1
up
square.
attack.
Set up attack from behind. Does 20 to hit.
19.
That hits.
Alright, he is an opening. I will use my maul
All right.
to sunder him for an attempt at a permanent opening.
All right.
Rolling sucks so bad. 5! Pretty good.
It worked.
Yes!
Permanent opening and huge armor. If you have
This is gonna be fun.
It's one or the other. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's one or the
Yeah,
other?
no, it's,
Okay.
I have to
both.
pick.
I got it.
So, I'll look for permanent opening.
Edwin.
So,
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't answer a call.
he's gonna get told right now.
Do we assume I reloaded my crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's normal.
Yeah.
So,
I feel real bad for sure. Oh man!
I haven't reloaded my crossbow bullet yet.
I'll try to shoot him. Can I shoot
20
him?
to hit.
You would have to fly.
Oh crap! Yeah, I have to.
Somewhere around here and try and shoot. So
Yeah, I forgot about that. So dice 8.
if you can get 7 squares in your movement, you'll be fine.
I got 5.
Keep in mind when you fly, you get a free run action.
Oh yeah, so I do that.
good.
So make a
How much
crossbow
was it?
shot.
Oh my god, it's 8.
It's 8. I did not use 7. Free run, my run is 8.
I did not roll movement. Okay.
I'm assuming you're still flying. You're right here.
Yeah. Okay, now I try to shoot him.
All right.
20 to hit.
Wait, yeah. 19.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, 1 dice value to 12.
So yeah, dice 12.
This guy hasn't been hit yet.
I
No, he hasn't.
I don't think so.
1.
You hit him for 1.
Oh, good.
That's amazing.
mean-
Crossbow just
Yeah.
slices right past his face. Just a little gash.
Pretty sure
1
all of us-
drop of blood slowly falls down his face like a tear.
That would have hold so much.
Could have.
Nazar.
Could have.
Hit him with
Like every one of my
Cyrex.
all attacks.
For,
Never
wow,
happened.
2 to hit.
He steps back, clang, parries it with his dagger. Let's see here.
I taunted.
A rock.
So.
What are you gonna do? Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I thought it was his turn. I attack with. One attack. One.
Well, you can't have any more openings than you already have. You got an opening plus a permanent opening.
Isn't that a weapon damage?
I stare at him.
Oh, that is weapon damage.
Perfect, I don't even need it. I drop my weapon and stare at him with my shield.
Alright, well, that was good.
And I also yell intimidating, like, try to get him
Alright.
to fight me.
Well, that's good, that's good. Let's attack then. He's going to attack you.
Yeah,
Slices at you twice.
go ahead.
6 to hit and 6 to hit.
Dice off?
7.
7. Dice off?
Double
Dice off! The money! 1!
Dice 6 luck tokens! 4! Wow! Now I can use that to re-roll the parry I'm about to fail. Yeah, this will work. Some luck tokens. Mine 52 cents. Right. Alright, the second one hit.
Alright. 2 damage. Oh no, doubled to 4. 4 damage.
I rolled the 1. So my armor does get damaged, but I can re-roll my armor for 10. Luck token.
Technically,
But
armor is
still-
not damaged.
It is still damaged.
Oh,
Yeah,
you still
reroll.
damage.
Rerolls
It's
down.
The initial roll
effect.
takes the initial roll.
That sucks a lot.
Yeah. Well, since armor's so easy to fix now,
Yeah.
if you had materials,
I mean,
it'd be
I
really
also
easy
know
to
the
fix.
material,
yeah,
so.
Alright, and then he's going to grab more blood and throw it backwards right at you. You
I'm
take
gonna tank it.
4 ritual damage and suffer a curse.
Ugh. That's an
Wait,
injury.
did
Do
restoration
you-
heal you to full?
Yeah,
Wait,
heals you to 4.
That's not an injury. I have 2 hit points left.
Alright.
Yes.
That is going to be Rhaegar. Your turn. From behind.
Does he have armor?
No.
I'm gonna shield punch the crap out of him.
Remember, he's got a permanent opening on it.
Yeah. Well, I'm shield punching the crap out of him. 19.
That's going to hit.
How do you fuck up this one?
6 damage.
Do we need to build like a net around it or something?
Evidently we do.
Alright. You shield punch him right in the back of the head. Blood and bone fly into the air. He doesn't look like he's doing so good.
17 to hit.
That hits as well.
8 damage.
Crunch on the back of the head. He stumbles to the left, stumbles to the right. He looks like he's about to die
Did
miserably.
you do the Macarena?
Eh, almost. He looks. He kind of tries to call out, but he just can't because of all the. He hit him in the back of the head with the maul and it broke his teeth. If that gives you any idea. Edwin,
That was a hard. I reload my crossbow.
Mazard.
2 to hit again.
God dang it.
How? I've thrown 3 2s in a row.
I've rolled 3 1s in a row.
He's.
Clang.
You know he's got a permanent opening, right? And he rolled a 2 on a dice 20.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
This is twice I've rolled a D2 on.
He. Nope. Barak.
Nope.
16.
16 to hit.
It's a shield punching.
Make sure this thing's not broken.
He gets hit.
Oh, I thought you said no it. This is
I gave 1.
1 damage.
1 higher.
How do you want to do this?
I want to
I
like
got a 9.
punch him just straight up with the shield in the head. Just knock
Like
his head
the
off.
flat or the edge?
The flat. Just straight up.
You expect to hear this loud thud, but instead you hear a wet thwack.
Oh, can we do a combo hit with the maul and the shield coming together? Like
How
the
about-
immovable object,
Okay.
the unstoppable force?
You have
And his
shield.
head is
you have a
between them?
Oh, okay. Here's what you guys do.
I bang his head into
As
the
you
wall.
are, as you're like shielding his face, you use your paw to shield him from behind, and you shield high five in the air with his head in between, and just from your perspective, the shield is here. You just see red shooting out the sides.
I'm standing right
Our
to the
shield
side of
and
it.
arm clang.
Literally to the side.
I really like that.
So like blood just goes all over my face.
Bizarre just gets.
And the paladin
Blood.
just like.
Alright, how long does Curse last? Just combat, right?
Oh, and Oh, curse! It lasts until you get a remove curse spell, just like what he used with the relic.
Or anointing.
Let me write this
Not
down.
anointing.
No. Oh, wait.
C-U-R-S-E-D.
Shoot.
Cursed.
Cursed forever.
Yeah, alright! I have a permanent opening. Search him.
Well.
He's got some relics.
Yeah.
Does he have
person
two
using
relics?
demonic blood to curse us has relics.
Maybe he's got some other way.
You know what? Maybe
He has
does.
holy relics.
Well.
You know
Well-
that would take a while to heal both of you from those.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
That's why I said permanent opening forever.
Yeah.
You know, if I wasn't trying to cast Flame Strike, I could have saved one of
You
from
know,
one of those again.
a lot of my ability relies on me being able to add openings to myself. It's a good thing I can't do that anymore.
Perfect.
Well. Does he have anything on him? The answer is
Resounding yes.
I do not believe so.
I'm gonna crush him with my maul into a paste.
There wasn't anything left of his head to crush.
This is
I'm
why
gonna go rescue the peasants.
you're a paste.
All right. And
After he is a good paste, I shall help rescue the peasants.
all right.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. He's a good paste. What are you guys going to
Up
do?
the stairs.
Up the
Up
stairwell.
the stairs.
All right.
Permanent opening, not permanent opening.
I mean,
Now.
already roll like a D100 to hit.
As you
Yeah.
approach, as
Wait,
you
what am I down to? Like 2? Alright, this is my hit point counter. I gotta get rid of this one. That's my 10 hit point counter. Oh man, I'm really injured. I have 1 stimulant though, so that's fine.
All right. You climb the stairwell slowly and as quietly as you possibly can, keeping in mind that the chanting
Clank.
is still going on in the distance. As you go up the flight of stairs, the chanting is getting louder and louder and louder.
Oh, they won't hear us.
Luckily, let's see, what you see when you get to the top is more men dressed just like the one who you smashed into a bloody pulp.
Question. If I prep a stimulant, will it ignore the next injury I get?
No,
Damn.
unfortunately no. At the top of this room, you see about a dozen cultists, all of them chanting around an altar. Torches line the walls. The smoke fills the room, making it difficult to breathe, yet the cultists seem to have no problems with the thick, heavy air. They are in the middle of some kind of summoning incantation. They have not yet noticed you as their focus is on their work, and the sound of their chants has, as of yet, prevented them from detecting your presence. Most of you feel like you can get closer, but you don't feel like you can get any closer without causing them to be alarmed at your armor. Beyond them is a doorway sealed with iron bars and painted with a red pentagram. What would you like to do?
Knights
How many
charge
are there?
as quietly as possible.
How
There
many-
is a lot of
confident you
them.
guys
Like
feel
a
killing
lot
them
as
all.
in.
As in 12.
You said 12.
Oh, did you
Well,
say
I'm
12?
not
Okay.
feeling very confident with all the ritual damage.
All of them have daggers and those
blood.
urns of blood on their side.
The
Now-
question is,
The
Borrow your
room
relic?
is pretty large, and they are all huddled
Oh.
right in the center of the room, focused on their work. Now you can't approach because you're too loud.
I stand still and generate mana. Is that loud?
That's loud.
What?
That's casting, so you'd be like,
What's the best thing to do in a situation like this?
I stand still.
Summon an angel.
yeah, if you, that would work great.
In the middle of a demonic ritual, you bring an angel.
Don't have a miracle though.
Could I give
I
him
have
my
his relic. I
relic?
can grab his relic.
Ah.
That's a chance of not working. 1 in 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
worth the risk.
It'd have 1 in 6 chance of exploding.
Actually, it's worse. It's not 1 in 6. It's a lot worse than
I
that.
rolled your relic.
Yeah.
I think it's.
And it's loud, so if it fails, we die.
Wait. If it has a chance of exploding, could you at least run into the center of them and then try it?
Oh wait, this thing. You know what? Maybe I don't want your relic.
How difficult would it be to sneak to the pentagram door?
Depends on your athletics.
I'm fairly confident I can do this.
Not too terribly difficult. I would say you would need to beat this. That's the difficulty.
I could beat that. I could beat that.
I can even beat that. I bet I can come around.
And if
Well,
someone
yeah,
had
well,
stealth tokens, it would be even better.
I don't have a dark suit.
I have stealth targets.
Oh yeah, mage item fails on a 1, 2, or 3. Ouch. No, that's mage item. Charm. Wait.
Relic.
Relic is the equivalent of charm, so 1 or 2 on a dice 6. 1 out of 3 fails. And explodes.
On a 1 or a 2.
On a dice 6, yes.
So is it worth the risk?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna be fighting these guys?
Depends on if he fails his stealth roll on dice 20.
No, me, but I probably will.
Well, I asked, are we going to attack these folks?
Eventually.
I have no idea.
I'm assuming we're going to.
I am frozen in fear of moving my mouth too much, where my plate mail just makes clink, 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 clink.
I'm just sitting there hefting my maul.
Do you think
Yeah.
we would
Keep
need
in
some-
mind what one of these guys did with his ritual damage, and how much. What do you use to block the
still full
ritual
health.
damage?
Oh, I could use it. Yeah.
Wait,
Holy
no.
water, it's holy
Holy
water.
water. Yeah.
How many holy water do you guys have?
I have
Five.
6.
Wait. We haven't found the peasants yet, right?
No.
How are the peasants at?
They're the piranhas, probably.
They're not inside the pentagram, are they?
No, the pentagram door.
It's a door with a
Yeah,
pentagram
there's a
painted on it.
pentagram door.
Yeah.
You know what?
Was there any other way to go?
Let's do this.
Let's summon an angel.
Yep, summon angel.
Alright, if they're gonna summon an angel, I'm gonna try and get to the pentagram door.
What was I gonna use stealth for?
Still first. I'm trying to get there.
If you stealth to get to the pentagram door, open it and see what's in there.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright, first roll your athletics
Do you pass
versus
it?
this.
Yeah, I give him my relic. Just as a backup.
And if you fail, you get to re-roll through stealth.
Okay, athletics. 6.
You creep slowly with your giant red wings folded up underneath your cloak.
Just make it look like you're one of them with your red wings.
Quietly, you maneuver past all of them. You even stumble a little bit and kick a rock, but none of them seem to care. It's almost as if they knew that there was supposed to be another person back there walking around.
He's dead.
You eventually get to the door. The door is kind of like a cell door made of huge, thick iron bars. And on it is this gigantic lock that requires a very specific key. And the entire door has painted in some kind of liquid a pentagram.
Wait, did we find a key?
No.
On the dude?
No, there was no key on the guy. You can see through the bars into this large cell. The cell is incredibly huge, probably 50 feet long, and inside of what you see inside is so frightening and so terrifying that you actually need to roll resolve or scream out.
I'm immune to fear caused by.
He's an inquisitor.
I'm like, oh, this is just another day on the job.
All right, what you
I
see,
think I didn't sneak up.
what you see is something that
Oh,
terrifies
yeah.
you, but you're able to keep your cool.
What is
Inside are approximately 8 greater demons that have been bound by magic circles, and silver chains are on their wrists. And it looks like there is positions for about 4 more to be summoned.
What the heck did we...
Okay. Can I, like, motion to them what's happening?
All right, you see him doing this.
I think he says...
When I interpret, run from him.
I don't know, what motion do you do exactly?
You know, I just sneak
The
back
hokey
over to
pokey.
them and update them.
All right, make another sneak roll.
That's what.
8.
How else would you say big greater demon? Just
Frankenstein.
Just everyone, what?
What in the world?
All right, you do get back without anyone noticing.
Okay, I
Fine.
whistle to them what's
All right,
in the
what do you guys want to do?
demons, and they're trying to summon more of them.
This sounds so bad. I should kill a couple demons.
They're like huge demons.
How huge? Like
So-
freight train size?
There's no other doors in here, right?
Like they would take that imp and eat it in a second,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
no other doors that you can see.
Should we just set the building on fire and run?
Dude,
Or we could just
like-
summon an angel and see what
The
happens.
peasants are not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just
Yeah, that's
leave.
for the battle. out
Leave
here.
or set the building on fire and leave.
The stone building.
Just build
We should probably.
You're in a cave underground.
Like,
You know, maybe we
this
should-
is above our pay grade.
I know as a priest,
Clunk, go back down the stairs.
I know as a priest I'm supposed to cleanse this world of demons and stuff, but it's a little too much here.
No, this looks like a job for you. No.
I say, I think it's time to leave. We didn't see nothing. Didn't know
We
anything.
definitely saw something.
Well, I mean, we definitely saw
Yes.
something. However, we should probably go to Eastcliff and report this to the clergy, and to get a armada of inquisitors to come here and purge all the caves.
I was just gonna act like I never saw this place.
Well, I'm more of a priest than you then, because I'm at least going to go to church and tell people.
Yeah.
Yes, I will also go to the church and tell people. Let's
Yes.
just, no.
All right.
Too much.
Too many cultists, too many demons.
You did definitely feel very outnumbered up there. Even without the demons, you probably would not have wanted to
Now that
go
he's
up
calling me, I
there.
kind of want to go back in.
Well, we would have one save.
Get me whirlwind back, let's go!
Oh, I'll tell you of two things. The guy whose head you smashed, he did have one thing on him that I didn't mention before. He had a pair of restraints, like cuffs, on his belt. Not on him, but on his belt. That was the only thing he had on him.
Right cuffs down.
Yeah.
Fuzzy cuffs.
Oh, wait, I can't.
That is
I'll
it.
carry
It's a
him.
bastard sword.
I can happen to carry a bastard sword.
Fuzzy handcuffs.
Would you like to come to confession?
It's too real. There's so many D&D campaigns where I've ended up with fuzzy handcuffs.
All right, what would you like to do? Are you
Go
leaving?
back to Eastcliff.
We leave the building.
All right, you guys are just done.
Yeah, yeah, screw this place.
Didn't see nothing.
Alright, you got a relic now?
It's
You start with one,
I
yeah.
can give it back to you.
And you start.
I want
give
to
it
use
back.
my backpack to get the artifact shard in my backpack without me ever touching it.
All right.
Power that artifact chart.
You do realize it could blow up and you.
Just,
I do.
just in case.
I realized.
I would like to smash the shit out of this pedestal with my maul.
All right. This is the pedestal. Over
Yes.
here. All right.
Okay, yeah, you don't. Let's not smash the other one. We don't know what that is.
The other one wasn't a pedestal. It was just a stone set in the ground with the words written on it. Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna reread the words. What did the words say? I can do this. I can figure it out.
Let's actually write him down for once.
Yeah.
If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing else will matter anymore.
Lose me. Can we pick the plate up?
It's set. You try, and it's a permanent fixture in the ground.
What was the last lose
You
me
would,
what?
if you lose me, nothing else will matter anymore. You would have to break it with tools and try and uncraft it.
I
from
don't
the
want to
floor.
break it because the break me penalty sounded really bad.
Wait. What if it's talking about a relationship? If my heart is broken, I am still working. If you touch me, you are snared in love. If you lose me, nothing else will matter.
I don't think that's it.
What did you ever put a human heart in them?
Yeah. I mean, we are an occultist land.
I mean, we
Okay,
have a bromance, right?
Alright, you jump in there.
um,
Or do I take your heart out?
Don't sacrifice me. No, bad idea.
If broken, I continue working. If you touch me, I am snared. Lose me, nothing else will matter.
I don't want to touch it because I don't want to be snared.
Nothing else will matter.
How do I lose a fixed object?
If broken, I'm still working. So we can break it. Or is it talking about an object you put on top of it?
Yeah, it's talking about the object you probably put in.
Put your holy relic on it. I mean, if it's evil, it'll basically cancel each other out.
Can I go get the heart from the cultist we killed and put it on?
The
That
heart?
is a gruesome.
You're gonna take the cultist knife, cut his heart out, and then put it on the thing?
Yes.
Alright, it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But the chanting's still going on. And,
Perfect. If
so-
I hear it stop, I'm running.
Alright. Okay, you grab his knife. It's all bloody and curved and
It's gonna be more bloody in a second.
stab! And you have to like saw through bone, which is kind of hard.
Wait.
Crafty
Just place it and hit it with the maul. Just chisel the bone out of the way.
But eventually, you're able to tear the skin off, and you break the bones of the rib cage and tear it open, revealing his non-beating heart. Kind of grab it in your fat dwarf fist and just jerk it out.
Chant Kali Ma while we're doing this.
You kind of squashed it, and blood's all coming
Oh, no,
down,
I-
but you've got it.
Alright, I put it in.
All right, you walk over and just slop it down right onto the plate.
Yeah.
And sure enough, an ether chest appears.
Wow!
It makes sense.
If you break me,
A broken heart.
still
Yeah.
continues working.
I mean,
He's working. If
that heart's pretty broken since he squashed the shit out of it.
If you touch me, I'm snared. Wow. Oh, because like touch and feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
What? Who just grabbed the ether chest and threw it away?
Let's go.
The ether chest is there and opens up.
Okay, I look inside.
Inside, there is. Ooh.
1 million gold.
Wow.
There is only two things inside. Oh, there's probably some gold in here too. Not much. We'll see
No
how.
one
get the
believed
20
me when I
again.
said heart.
I believe you.
Okay.
22 gold coins.
Oh, that might. No, I'm just kidding. 22
There is
divided by five.
also
Well,
Take 4 each.
a very large, strange-looking key with a red pentagram sketched into it.
huh, I wonder what this is used for.
Caliban,
Man, I wish somebody would have told me what.
do you
door
want to
this would be.
sacrifice yourself to unleash the demons to kill all the cultists?
Why would we unleash the demons?
That would be a stupid idea, I agree.
Wait, are
We
you?
should just take the key
Wait,
so that they're stuck.
Wait, are you sure that there's no peasants anywhere but?
There were no peasants in that.
100% sure.
Yes.
No other doors.
There was nothing else.
All right, we just keep the key then.
Yeah, they can't open the door. It's fine.
I mean, they might have another key, but
yeah, no.
Yeah, who knows?
Let's
where
roll the
this
dice
key
and
is?
assume
we
Considering
could
you have to
also release the demons and run.
Considering you have to put someone's heart on it, I would. I mean, you eventually run out of followers if you have to constantly.
They're
access the
cultists.
key.
They're okay with it.
Yeah.
Actually, does your list have a spell where you can like put
Would you write down
square
was there anything
area
else?
where like
Yes, there is
demons
one
can
other
come
thing.
Oh yeah, actually I
A
can.
small
That'd be fine.
ring that seems to give off a powerful aura.
I'll put it in my backpack.
Alright.
Literally the
Get out of
demons.
here. I'm scared.
Let's jet.
See, I'm untouchable by the demons, but not by the cultists.
So,
I just cast the holy thing and they can never attack me inside of it.
Infinite magic.
I could just stand there forever.
Somebody give me some good
paralyzed.
items.
Give me some pet items. Good attack alchemist.
Alright. So you exit the cave and begin heading.
You know, now
It's
that I
pretty
remember-
dark
Yeah, we
and
need-
pretty
we
late.
need to get a ways away from here and
Yes.
sleep. This is
Alright.
really late.
I agree. We should definitely
Which
do that.
way are you heading to get away?
Towards East Cliff.
But Eastcliff's also the place the cultists had roads of.
That's fine.
Alright. Let's go with it.
We're going to purge East Cliff, though.
You're heading straight towards East Cliff on the north side of the river.
Yes.
Whatever side we're on.
Well, we can use the raft. Well, should we use the raft to cross the river then camp?
Follow the cart trap? Yeah.
Well, we can just camp on the other side so we have a river between
And
us.
then we have, like, do we want to cut the rope to destroy it so that they can't, like, sneak
Yes.
us? Yeah. Sneak a raft over?
I don't know. This is our only way over right now.
Or what we could do is
Why do
just
we need to go
untie
back?
the rope from the raft,
Yes.
so that if they pull the rope, they're just pulling rope and no raft.
It's a little more genius.
Yeah, I
I
like that way.
mean, yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
So we're gonna cross on the raft.
We
real
wake
quick,
up, the raft is
and
gone.
then we are going to unhook the device so we can hook it back up if we need it, but, so they can't use it.
All right. All right.
And we pull it on land so it doesn't float away magically.
Yeah.
All right. This sounds like a plan. So you unhook the raft and you keep it on the south side.
Yeah.
You pull it up onto the land.
Yeah.
You leave the rope attached so that they pull and nothing happens. Is that
Yes.
right? And then you make camp for the night
Yes.
on the south side of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds like a good plan. And I think right now here is a good place for us to stop for the
Crafting
night.
attempts?
I can't do anything, so
I can.
I'm gonna say that we'll give you guys crafting attempts.
Alright.
I'm gonna
You guys
craft
do
a
your stuff,
relic.
I might try to
After
have
you-
something cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, crafting relic.
You know what? Because we're crafting, I'm gonna use an anointing oil to give everyone food.
Nice.
Really? Yeah.
Don't have to. It's a ration.
I think you have to roll to see how much food you make.
No, it's just
Nope.
create enough food for a single day for the party.
Oh, never mind.
I would like to attempt to gather leather.
Ah, you can gather leather. What's your skill dice for?
Not good. I'm gonna try. 1. I assume
And-
my auto fail.
You're in the. Unfortunately, yes. Unless I get a 1 and we can.
Oh, dice off, yeah.
I got a 2.
Okay.
All right,
D8 versus D12.
12. That's what I
Should I
rolled.
just get a.
Can I also look inside the bag?
Yes, you can look inside the bag. And Edwin, you want to craft? Oh, you're crafting
Just holy.
anointed oil.
Well, just holy consumables
Yep.
isn't just a combination.
Yep. Yep. You just roll and go.
1. Okay, I make back my anointing oil. Realistically, we have unlimited food.
I mean,
Solid.
nice.
Let's not think too much into that. I wouldn't think too
I
much
don't know if
into
there's
that.
any scrollsmith crafting in that metal book. Now
You
the
have
world
to
is
say that
down.
out loud. We had a good thing going here. We would never have to buy food.
I guess I'll just roll it and see what I
Gotta
get.
make him think now.
12 spell
Go
component.
to the one guy that speaks up and ruins it for
Ah, dang it. Can somebody take items?
What do you want?
I'm rolling to.
I can hold 2.
Alright, I'm gonna give you half a sprocket.
Wait,
Half a sprocket?
Halfway made.
Okay.
That makes a little sense. in
And
the
some
world.
fuzzy handcuffs. But I want this back eventually. I got plans for those, alright?
Who wants to come to confession?
Alright, let's go.
I'll take you down into my chambers.
Stop.
All right, All right, I think that's good.
What was in the bag?
Oh yeah, what was in the bag? What was in the bag was. Let's see. He had 9 gold coins in there, plus 3 unusual green rocks, stones,
And we don't know what they do.
and you're not sure what they do.
Alright.
All right. So I believe we will stop right here. For those of you who joined us, thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you here next week, 7:30.
Yep. And don't forget to vote on the MVP poll, which is coming out in like a second here.